Hello guys, I'm here on the VIP account, as I call it, where I spend some money. I buy, for example... Oops, that's the wrong button. I buy the Lunite subscription, and I also buy the podcast on this one. So I also buy this one to get more resources on this account and just having a bit of an easier time. And it's about 1 month now, or exactly 1 month today. If we just check on the bottom left here, you can see that it's June 12th. So I'm almost union level 57. So I think this was a bit slower than my first account, but since then I've also played two accounts, and just last week I started my third account as well. So I now have 3 accounts going, and it's been crazy. Let's just jump into the Resonators to start out with, because I think that's the most interesting part. And today 2.4 came out, and we instantly jumped into building that Karththeia. And man, she's so amazing. You guys won't believe what progress I made just by getting her on the account. But I was already have some insane echoes, like this Kelpie. 4 out of 5 stats is amazing. And some of the other ones I still need to upgrade a bit. I still need a CD Fleur-de-Lis, but really great overall. My Siakona has a lot of CR, and she still needs to be built a bit as well. She actually has double crit here, but she got the wrong CR, so I can't just throw it over. And it's also the wrong set. This is Gust of Welkin, and not the new one. And she got pretty decent ones. I still need to farm this up. I just haven't had time yet. And I tried my best to farm on all 3 accounts, and sometimes just not enough time during a day. But man, my Phoebe is crazy. Almost 70% CR and 290 CD. And that's with String Master. And I'm also still only level 80, by the way. So this CR will go up even further. So it will get even higher than that. But man, the echoes I have here is just bonkers. Like this Karththeia, it was the 3rd one I ever upgraded. This Dancer, I can't even remember, but look at that CR. A bit low on the CD, but really good on the CR, and really good on the heavy attack bonus as well. This one is actually the most replaceable one I have, believe it or not. Even this Ignis is really good. It's missing CR, but look, it got energy regen, CD, attack. I got death, that's a bit bad, but it also got heavy attack. And then we have the Ikes, who's just really amazing. So usually when I upgrade echoes, I go to +10 first, and I got these, and I was like, oh man, let's just go with it. And I got CR, and then I got CD, and then attack. I mean, man, it doesn't get much better than that, and it's almost impossible. Unless you want to spend ages farming these. So I even have crazy amount of heavy attack bonus here. 48 almost. That's really solid. That's about it. I mean, I have Encore, but I haven't built her. I have the Rover that's gonna be both Spectro and Arrow, depending on how I need it. So I need to farm the Glow set for him as well. And then when I lost the 50-50 today, I got a Verena copy as well. So I got her at S1. So at least when I lost this 50-50, I got a really good hero. So I'm not too mad about that. But overall, the progress is looking really good. So I think I was done with this almost the first week I was playing. So not much have happened there. The Septimont, I just it started today, and man, I did the video on caskets, so if you haven't checked that out, go and check that out if you still need to clear caskets. I found all of them, and it's just a 6-minute video, and if you don't want to follow and look for every single one I find, you can go to the end of that video, and you'll just see a map with all of them placed. So I have a bit to clear there as well. I've actually gone through Black Shore and done like 100% here, and sure, I'm missing area quests, but I got all the chests and important parts. And then we have Yulong. I started, but I just didn't have enough time with 2.4 coming out. This is a bit on hold right now, and I got my Karththeia, so right now I don't need all of these resources. You could argue that I need the Union XP though, so I can get Union level 60, so I can go to level 90 to get my Resonators and their weapons up as well, to make them even greater, and also be able to upgrade them even further in here. While we're in here, I ran out of metallic drips, and I know there's several different ways I can get them around the map and using wave plates, but it also comes back to the simple thing here that I don't want to waste crystal solvent before I get to Union level 60, so I get more resources out of them, and I actually have a decent amount of them anyways. I have 18, and I will also buy the new podcast, so I will get more that way. So I have plenty of them, and I actually still haven't used this 5-star weapon one either. And I have a lot of resources. I've got them because of the podcast as well that I haven't used yet. And man, these new gladiator things are really cool. So when you kill gladiators, you have a chance to get a random echo through these chests. And they are totally random. I know it says that you will get... Oh, I got one because of that. That you will get one random Spectre echo, but that's not always the case. See, here I got a Frosty Resolve. So what they mean by that is actually the type can be Spectro, but it can also be all the different types of that echo. So it can be a bit confusing. And man, my resources overall, the tubes are looking a bit thin right now because I've upgraded Karththeia today and a lot of others as well. So that's why the tubes are a bit low, but I can get more of that. It's fine. I still need to purchase around like souvenir shops and stuff like that. We actually have some decent amount of food as well that I can use while farming for Karththeia or Rover or Siakona for that matter. And man, I have a lot of resources I can just get back from here. And you can mark this as discarded if you press Z. So if you get bad rolls, press Z, and then you will get to this discard. And you can go to the bin down there, select here, discarded, confirm, select all, and then you just remove them. This way, you save a bit of XP and you don't overlevel your echoes and lose a lot of XP. But back to the weapons here as well. And I actually have String Master, Static Miss, Defies Thorn, EOG, or Ember of Genesis, Blood Pact that you just get from the story. And I also pulled Unflickering Valor in 30 pulls. I was so lucky. And just look at all these variations as well. I have 4 of them already. It's crazy how lucky I've been with those. But overall, it's been kind of decent on this account. With getting Karththeia today, I just want to show you that even though I'm level 80, I managed to clear all of this. Even the torrents. So I will go into Whiwa. That's actually why I'm standing here, because this is a couple hours after stream. And this is crazy. Even the Phoebe like did really well damage with Spectre, Rover, Verena, and Phoebe on this team with Plunderer. Was really amazing. And I had an easier time on this than on my other main account for some funny reason. But that's also because these heroes aren't as complex as the other ones I'm playing on my main account. And also, they have more invested in them, I believe, for the most part. So, for example, Phoebe has Stringmaster, Karththeia has her Defies Thorn. Here, this one, the stigma that signifies Vainglory is just so good on Karththeia. Because you can just jump up in the air and still do auto attacks. And you get the damage dealt amplified by 80% while doing that. So when you're about to ulti, you can just jump out or use your liberation, sorry. You can just jump up and use it and it will just increase the damage dealt by so much. And you will have such an easy time. And remember, I'm still only level 80. And I managed to perform this well. And of course, here I started using these tokens, so I was able to get high scores because of that. And man, it feels so good to have Karththeia on this account. And also feels amazing that I managed to clear this. And I'm also looking into how I can clear Tower of Adversity properly as well. I'm not there yet. And I think I need to have some more heroes built, especially for the mid tower. So if I, within 10 days, are able to get up to UL 60, which I most likely will be able to, I might be able to clear Tower of Adversity as well within this rotation. And that would be within a month of starting playing the game on this account, to be fair. So much of the knowledge that's gone on from my first account to this one is so huge and helped me just play the game a lot better, not wasting resources, knowing how to pull, not wasting stuff in here, for example, and saving up the Lustrous Tide. It's just really, really solid overall. And yeah, I still have 42 of these because I've high rolled a bit. And as you saw in the weapon here, I already got Static Mist and Emerald of Genesis. And I really don't know what I need next. So that's why I also had this chest right over here. And saved up the Lustrous Tide. So, man, I still have a lot of resources. I'm having a lot of fun on this account now. But yeah, I think a lot of you guys would be able to get an account like this within 1 month as well. So the only real difference that's happened because I've spent money, for example, I have 8 days left here. So that's 22 days. So that's 1,960, if I calculated correctly. Astrite that I gotten additionally. And also the 680 you get from the podcast, right? So that would be like 2.5k around there. So all of this would still been possible even if I weren't paid to win. So even free-to-play players, if you had like the same RNG as me, this would still have been possible and you would still have around 5k Astrite just laying around. So having an account like this is very possible within 1 month as free-to-play as well. Maybe you wouldn't have as much resources to upgrade the Resonators though. But getting these Resonators and all the weapons they have, that would still been possible for a free-to-play account with the RNG I had. But with that being said, I've been able to take more risk and farm a bit differently because I have done that spending. And gotten more Astrite and more resources that way, and I could utilize my wave plays a bit different than a free-to-play could. So it wouldn't look exactly the same perhaps, but you could come very close to have an account looking like this within 1 month. But as always, thanks for watching, like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.